welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you with part 2 of the Love from Lizzie card kit. So this is the next 5 cards. So I have done some die cutting. So I've cut one of everything in the gold and one of everything in the green glitter. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful dies. Really do love them. And then I do have the full kit here. Now what I want to do first of all, let me just move all my peel-offs and stuff, is I would like to create my own background. So what I think I'm going to do is, do I want to do it on black? I'm very tempted to do it on black, but do some like gold embossing and then turning this into a shaker card. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut myself a panel. So let me just grab my trimmer wherever I put it. For some reason it keeps falling on the floor. I also have in my stash, I have this gorgeous green mirror card, which I think will go really nice. And I think for this card I'm going to do a shake because I've got some acetate from my stash as well. Don't normally bring stuff in from my stash with kits like this, but I think this will be lovely. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to get cut at 5 3/4. So this is going to be my base panel. So there I am. Not looking great, but yeah, you can just as I see me and all of the mess that's around me. So this is 5 7/8, sorry, by 4. So that's my base card. Let me just pop this all back away so that I have it all together. And then this piece, which is going to have our embossing on, I'm going to cut this at 3.5 by 5 1/4. So that's how it's going to sit, and this is going to be our shaker element. So it's going to sit on like that and have sequins and other bits going on. So that's what I'm going to do with that. But we're going to do some stamping. Right, let me just see. I don't know why that's there. Right, that's what is it? The paper, cutting paper stuff thing. Yeah, I know what I mean. Right, okay. Oh, and I've dropped it. Honestly, I'm all fingers and thumbs today. So I'm going to grab my embossing stamp pad, and then I can't remember what drawer I've actually put these in. So let's have a look. There we are. Gold. Do we have gold? Yes. And then I'm going to use my gold embossing powder for this. And I need a sheet of paper. Actually, I'll just use this. So what I'm going to do, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab the stamp sets, and I want the text, I think. Actually, I don't know what I want. Oh, this is a hard one. I just know it's absolutely beautiful, and it's all polychromo as well. Stamp sets, so you know that they are good quality. I'm loving this, which is our what do you call it, our lace trim. So I'm thinking let's pop that on. So we are making a mixed media background, so I'm going to make sure that hopefully there's plenty of this on, because I'm not using a stamping platform, and I'm going to have it going across there. Okay, and then I'm going to have at the bottom, at the top as well, sorry. So it's like just a border. Okay, so there is that piece. So I'm just going to pull that off. And then let's pop that on there like so. I'm liking these ferns, so I'm going to pop these ferns on, and I think the 2 flowers as well. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. So make sure we've got plenty on. And I'm just gonna, I mean, if it turns out that we don't have, they're not like a perfect sort of stamped images, that is completely fine, because actually I think I'm just going to have these ferns, because that sort of, it'll just make it look like a distressed look. So yeah, oh, try not to touch. Oh, do you know what, I've forgotten to bring out my oh, what do you call it, my embossing buddy. So the powder, that was a bit silly of me, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm just going to go over this with my gold embossing powder. So I don't know what make this is. It, Into Craft. Yeah, I bought a load of it when I very first started crafting. And yeah, I gave quite a lot away actually in giveaways. So, but it's a really, really nice gold, because what I'm thinking is the die cut pieces that we've done is we'll use those on the front of the acetate. So I'm just going to heat my tool up, and I'm going to go from the back because it prevents us from yeah, blowing all of that embossing powder away. So, and there it goes, you can see it starting to go. Come on, there we go. And doesn't that just look, I love watching embossing powder change. So heating it from the back. Like so. Come on. Oh, that is gorgeous. Alright, we'll just do it from the front, I think. Right, I have to admit that is gorgeous. So you can sort of see the difference, so why I do it from the back. So I'm quite glad that I came in and did from the front. Oh, we've missed a bit here. There we go. There, much better. So you'll see that it's a lot smoother on this side, where it's quite rough on that side. So it seems to, like, if you go in from the front, it seems to blow the embossing powder away. But it really is just personal choice, like personal preference. What I'm going to do, so we've got a little bit of card. Let me grab that. Is I'm going to stamp. I'm going to stamp this actually. Together we make it all, and hopefully we can do some embossing with it, and this will be our sentiment. Again, I haven't got my embossing buddy out, which is a bit silly. Right, I've done it twice. That one doesn't look as though it's gone, so I'm just going to do it again up there. I don't think I pressed hard enough. And then let's grab my embossing powder. Embossing powder is something that I don't sort of get out nearly enough. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how it sort of goes, because it might be that I just have to stamp it in white instead, if it'll work. Okay, so I'm going to go from the back because I don't want to blow any of it off. Oh, that's worked perfectly. But yeah, that has worked absolutely perfectly. Even the one that I didn't think had stamped properly has worked really nice. So I'm chuffed to bits with that. So we're just going to cut that down like so, and then I'll decide which one we're going to use when we come to it. So that's just making just a very simple background. If you haven't got embossing powders, just use what you have. Use your inks and stuff. I'm literally just using embossing powders because I haven't used them for a while and I just absolutely love them. So, and I really wanted for this card to make my own. So, okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to need my sellotape, and you're probably thinking, what does she need sellotape for? But we're going to pop our acetate around. So I need to find my sheet of acetate that I had. There it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it down. So you're not going to be able to really see it, but I'm going to cut it to 6 by 5.5. I think that might work. Yeah, just so that we can, actually I can take a bit more of that. So let's take another inch off. So because we are going to score it. Yeah, that should be fine. Right, okay. So I'm going to grab my scoreboard, and I'm just using this one, which is a Tonic Studios scoreboard. I absolutely love it. So yeah, now I need this to measure at 4, so or just a little bit over. Just working out how to do this. So if my, oh, what size is this? So give me 2 seconds. So this is 5 1/4. So if I got 5 1/4, and I've got, so I need to, so I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. Okay, so it's just a little bit there, and then I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to score it at 5 3/4. Okay, so that's only a little, but it should be fine. It's just trying to work it out, isn't it? So that's 3 1/2. So if I score that at, so I'm going to score that at 4, and then turn it around and put that fold mark at 3 1/2, and then score it. So I'm essentially just making a frame. So where this is going to be, that's just going to fold. I might have to, yeah. So whatever size the your piece is, I just need to cut that down just a small amount. That's because it's going to fold around, and then we're just going to use our sellotape to stick it down with. I find sellotape's much better. So take a slither off. Actually do it that side because there's a lot more on that side. Okay, and then where these corners are, we're just going to miter them. And because I'm using sequins in these, I can go right up to that corner. So that's what I'm doing. But I am making sure to take like a little slither off as well. I hope this is coming across okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this piece on there like so. And then I'm going to fold over all of my elements like this. Okay, so we're wrapping the acetate around. It doesn't matter what size pieces you have at the edge, it's just as long as your bits fit in. So that's going to sit over there like that. And then what I'm going to do is grab my sellotape, and I'm going to stick down 3 of our edges. So just, and making sure that I get sellotape all the way over. Now I do need to be careful because I've just got that on the front, but we can just trim that. So I'm just going to grab, there we go, and then lift that bit up because we don't want to do that And then just pop some sellotape down there. Like I say, I found that sellotape's the best for this. It just sticks better. And it is just personal preference. If you wanted to do double-sided tape, then that would work just as well. So there's nothing to say that you definitely have to do that. So now that I've done that, I'm going to grab my bag of sequins. If I can remember where I put them. Right, yeah, here they are. And then what I'm going to do is, in that gap, we're just going to pour in the sequins. Oh, look at that. Yeah, love that. And then I'm just going to grab my sellotape again, and we're going to shut this up. Now, I wouldn't suggest using anything small like glitter in this or micro beads, and the only reason why is because of the corners. They can leak out, and I only know that because I have put glitter in this style of shaker before. So, and then that is going to sit on there like that. I mean, this is just looking so cool. Oh, I love it. Right, so I just need to grab my glue. Oh, do you know what? I've gone out and I left my glue without a thing on, but luckily it didn't block up. That is very, very good, because yeah, this, as most of you know, my art glitter glue is, I'm always clogging it up. Right, so that's stuck down on there. Then for this bit, I'm going to actually use double-sided tape. I'm not sure if I've got any to the side of me, so I might have to go in my drawer and grab some. Yep, so let me grab some out. Let's fold it. There we go. Okay. So I've got new drawers just off to the side of me, so I'm trying to, well, underneath my desk, so I'm trying to get used to them. Yeah. Right, now I'm going to put plenty on because I don't want this to come up at all. So it's just a different way of making a shaker. I can't remember where I'd seen this done. I want to say it was Christy Marcotte that I'd seen this done the first time. Well, the only time actually. So, but I just think it's such a cool idea. So it's just make sure that your panel of acetate is bigger than your piece of cardstock, and you score it just a little bit bigger than your cardstock, and just wrap it round. And like I say, I found that sellotape is the best thing for me to adhere it down, but I just think it's a really cool way to accomplish a shaker card. Alternatively, I wonder if you could put it in, like, you know, in a cellophane bag, and then, yeah, actually, there's no reason why you couldn't. Right, I don't think there's any sort of way to this, so that's fine. So I'm just going to stick this on, like so. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just absolutely awesome? I love it. Really, really love it. And then, I don't know whether to bring in, oh, let's bring in the gold glitter. And not the gold glitter. Oh, I love that. Do you know what? I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do to this piece. I think that has turned out so beautiful. So let's glue this down. Just having a look. I've just got a message through. It's actually somebody leaving me a comment on my channel. So yeah, I love reading your comments. They're all very, very encouraging. So now I'm gonna do this. So this is the butterfly die that came in the kit that I'm using here. I've just cut it out. Well, what I did is I cut one out of the green glitter cardstock that was in the kit, and one out of the gold, so that we could have a play with them. Oh, I love it. I don't know whether to add on one of the flowers as well, because we're already chunky. Or is that just a bit too much? I think that's a bit too much. So there you have it. So there's my first card, or my 6th card, because as it is, it's part 2. But how gorgeous does that look? I really like that mirror card stuck in the background, so I think that really helps. And it goes perfectly with the glitter cardstock. So yeah, chuffed to bits with that. So there's our first card. So we've used the stamp set, which is really cool. And we've used nearly all of the sequins, which is really cool too. So let me put my embossing pad away because we don't need that, and let's have a go at another card. So I'm tempted to do a long thin one actually using this black card. Yeah, do you know what, let's go for it. So I'm just going to join this together like that and grab my bone folder. Okay, so there we go. Perfect. And then do we want it that way? Oh, I think so actually. I think that would work really nicely. So yeah, I think that would definitely work nicely, but I would like to keep a black border. So let's measure the card base and see how big our card base is. So it's actually 4 1/4. And it's off there, but now I know it's 4 1/4. We can do that. So just there. So I want it, if I can, at 4. Yeah, and then I'm going to take a little bit off the bottom and see what it looks like on the card. So a little bit more. Like I say, it'd be nice with that, yeah, with that black border. That looks really pretty. So I'm liking that. So let's stick this down. So I'm just going to put glue all the way around. So we know that it's all nicely glued on. Oh, love. Okay, so now that I've done that, I just want to bring in some of the peel off. So I'm going to bring in the straight ones in the mint colour, I think. Or, oh, no, I'm going to do it in the turquoise actually. And I'm going to use the medium width just to go across the card at the bottom. And it's just really to add a pop of colour in. Okay, so really need to clean these scissors. These scissors are terrible. Hopefully this second piece will fit. Okay, yes, just. So I'm just going to cut that off. There we go. And it just adds just that little extra something. And then we do have these elements, but actually I'm thinking that the flower would look nice in that. The other thing I'm going to have a look at is the ephemera pieces, or either the ephemera, which are not over there. Where's my bag of ephemera, guys? Let's have a look, see if I can find it. No, not there. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I've done with it. Isn't that annoying? Yes, I think it is. Right, there, it's not in with them. It's not in with them. Might have to just have a play with the stickers. Not in with them. Oh, one of the dies has fell out. So I'm going to put those, yeah, away. So they're not, right, so it's not those. Oh, well, this is a bit annoying, isn't it? Because they've just sort of completely vanished. Oh, no they haven't. I put my stamp set over the top, right, so I don't want that. Okay, let's have a look to see what we have in here, because I'm thinking it'd be nice to add a few things in here. So even if it was the butterfly maybe, or so something like that. Oh yes, I like that. sometimes it's just, you know, that little hint of something that really does make a difference to your piece. And I think that's what these are doing. Oh, I like the idea of that. Yes, really like that actually. What else do we have? I think I want more teal. So if I was to have some on there, we have got a teal butterfly, which actually would go quite nice. Yes, right, there we go. So I'm going to use those because I think that looks really, really pretty. So let's stick these down. And once I've stuck these down, that is our second card complete. So just stick that there, and a nice big dollop of glue. I like to make sure we've got plenty of glue. Oh, do you know what I might do? So is get some of this twine, and let's make a couple of loops and then sort of go around and just tie a little knot on there so it stays in place, because I think it would be nice to sort of pop that underneath our piece. Right, I'm going to just grab my Nuvo glue just because it comes out quicker and I can put a nice big dollop on, just because I don't want this to sort of fall apart on me. Okay, and then stick that on there like so. So I'm going to have to, yeah, oh, I like that. Just with a hint of, what do you call it, twine. Really does make a difference. So what I'm going to do is I'll just glue these down, and then I'll pop something heavy on the top while that glue settles, or dries, sorry. Settles, honestly. Right, so that's there, and then I'm going to have this so the wings are up. Okay, and pop that in there. Right, okay, so absolutely loving it. Yeah, gorgeous. And then last but not least, I'm going to use our little dots again, and I'm just going to place these around, so using tweezers. I'm only going to use the smaller ones. Yeah, so these are really good, like they act really like Nuvo drops. They're really cool. Okay, but they are very fiddly, so I highly recommend that you use what do you call it, tweezers with them. Right, I'm thinking I want the other size on as well. And that. And there. And there. And one more. And just in there. So that is our second card. So like I say, I'm just going to pop this just in front of me, and pop something heavy on. So I'm going to put my gems on, and then that should keep it all in place till it dries. The alternative is to use your glue gun, which would have been, I should have actually put it on, but I didn't. So yeah, right, what card are we going to do next? I feel like I want to do another fancy fold one, but I'm not sure which one. Just trying to think, what do I want to do? What do I want to do, guys? Oh, what about, I know what we're going to do. We're going to make an easel card. So I haven't done an easel card for a while, so let's do that. Just going to grab my bone folder, like so. Okay, and then so the easel card will just squish that down as well. We'll sit like that. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so what are we going to put on it? That is the question. I feel like I'm all to pop though as well, because everything's sort of, yeah, around. I'm liking this red, so I'm going to cut this down. So this is going to be our panel, so it's going to be 5 3/4 by 4. So that's my panel. And that I'm going to stick on there, but just on the bottom half. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to do that now. I'm just going to pop the glue there. Okay. So plenty of glue in there, and then I'm just going to pop my glue just along this bottom edge, and then just on this side edge. So I've just come under halfway just because I'm not sure where it goes up. So okay, and stick that down. So then that will just go up like that. Now that does need trimming off, so I'm going to trim that off. Okay, just like so. Right, now let's get on to the next bit. I do like this paper, and I'm thinking I want it torn, so let's tear it like that, and I'm going to tear it across the bottom as well. So that's going to come on like that. I need to take a little bit more off. Yeah, love that. And then let's glue that down. I love tearing paper. I definitely don't do it enough. I definitely need to do it more. It's how I actually I started card making, was with tearing up papers. Right, we do have a little random bits, so I'm thinking I'm going to use these as well. So let's tear those. I like the little birdie, so I think that little birdie is lovely. Okay, so yeah, no, yeah, why not? Although, oh, actually that side's much better, isn't it? Oh yeah, that side is much better, but it needs to go that way. Okay, so I need to now do, yeah, right. Oh well, it's the only downside, isn't it? Because you, yeah, is having to choose the papers when they're double-sided. It sort of makes me wish that we had 2 of each paper, so that we could have like the 2 different sides. Oh, I like that. And so now I need to go on the bottom. I think I'm just going to bring in the same red cardstock. So let me just cut that down. So, and I'm going to stick that inside like that. So let's pop some glue down. So if you haven't already seen part 1, it is in on my channel if you want to check it out. So if you did get this kit, I'm hoping it gives you some ideas. But yeah, I don't get paid to do like, I'm not sponsored to make these cards. I buy the kit out of my own money. I wish they would. That would be awesome, but unfortunately I don't. I buy these out of my own cash, and I just absolutely love her kits. So right, oh, quite like that. So I'm thinking maybe that. But there was yeah, there's this brown one here, but I think I prefer this one, so I do need to raise it up. Now I do have some foam, so I'm going to actually just use that, just because I do have it to hand, so I want this to be raised. This foam actually came from magazines. Oh, lady's getting a drink. Bless her. Sounds like the water's run out actually. I'll have to go and check. That's alright, she's on the other bowl. I have 2 bowls of water down for them, so yeah. I think I've gone a bit overboard with these, you know. I don't think we need that many on, but you know, you never know. Right, I won't bore you with peeling these off, because what I'm going to do is I'm literally just putting glue over the top of them. None of my cards have fallen apart yet, so it is all good. Right, so I'm going to stick that just there, like so, and that will stand up like that. That is really, really pretty. Now I need a focal point for on here, and I'm thinking actually just something as simple as that. So either that or, nope, and there was another red one with flowers, or that one. Do you know what, I think this one. So let's do that. So again, I'm going to raise this up because I want it to stand out. So just like this. Once I finish that, I will probably go and do some editing. I'm having to get a new laptop as well. My laptop is, honestly, it's driving me around the bend. So I can't wait till my new one arrives. By the time this video goes up, I will have it. So I've been struggling with editing. My laptop thinks it's a good idea to turn off every 5 seconds when I'm editing, and I have to leave the laptop open so that it can export, and depending on how many videos, depends on how many hours. Normally it can take a good 24 hours if I do, say, 2 or 3 videos in one go and my editing. So it's a few hours each, and plus it depends on how long we are. So, but my laptop thinks it's funny that after a few hours it'll turn itself off because it's a pain in the butt. So yeah, so I'm getting a nice new one, which I'm super, super happy about. I'm liking this hello. Hello, happy day. Yes, I like that. Right, I'm going to raise this up as well. She's growling. I wonder what she's heard. She is behind me, so yeah. Right. Okay, so let's do the same, and let's pop some glue on. Oh no, thankfully the glue dries clear, but that could have been very disastrous, couldn't it? Now I'm going to add some of the sequins, I think. So there's not actually many left of the sequins, but yeah, I think it'll be nice to add them. So oh, she's puffing her bed up. Oh, let's get rid of that. It's got dry glue on the end, which is preventing it from, there we go. So right, where's my gem tool, which not in there. Oh, I can never find anything. I really do. Do you know what? I actually need to sort out my room badly. Right, let's just use tweezers. I think that's better. Okay. Because I just want the red ones for this. Just because we've got that red base, and it just, and well, everything's more or less red on it, isn't it? So, little baby one, and then one more. I think I'm going to go with another baby one. There we go. Oh, I like that. And then I think I'm going to have some on the bottom as well. So there we go. Why not? So let's stick that on. Little red one and a bigger one. There we go. So that is our third card for this video. How gorgeous is that? Isn't that so pretty? So I'm going to leave that up like that and leave it to dry and just pop it off to the side. So let me just move these over just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is, shall we just do, let's do a normal A6 card, I think. Okay. And I obviously haven't cut these very well, scored these very well, because, yeah, some of them are just, oh, just dropping everything. Okay. Do you know, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I really don't. Oh dear. Right, okay, let's see. Oh, I want to use some of these bits, I think. So some of the die cuts, I think that might be dry. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just so sweet? Really, really like that. Absolutely gorgeous. So let's move that out of the way. Right. Do you know what I think I might have to do? Is actually have it so that it's a bit more yeah, tidy, because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing right now. So I'm very tempted to make another shaker, but like a little mini one, doing it like with the same method of what we've done, because I just think it looks really, really nice. And but maybe with the what do you call it, with the glitter card as our base. Should we do that? I know I've just done one and it's going to be the same thing, but oh, do you know what? Let's just do it. So I'm going to do a 2.5 inch. I'm going to do a 2.5 inch square actually. Mini shaker, I think. There we go. And then I need some acetate, which is longer than 2.5 inches, so hopefully this is oh, that's going to be a tight one, so I might have to do 2.25. Yeah, let's do that because it's going to be tight. I don't know, I just think it'll look quite cool. So 2.25 by 2.25. Okay. Right, let's move that, move them. I have my acetate here. Let's move this gold out of the way. I'm going to grab my scoreboard again. I'm going to score this at like probably just under, like slightly under 1/4 of an inch on every side, so it gives us room. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just going to do the same method as well. So we'll use sellotape to stick it down, and I think I'm going to use the last of the sequins as well, because there is actually a few of the sequins left, and I'll keep those ones to add to some cards. So I'm going to just cut into this like so, because what I'm thinking is we can do this, and then once we've done this and we've added it all, oh look at that, it's too big. That's awesome if that's too big, because yeah, so I've obviously cut it at the wrong. So 2.25, so I need to, oh, nearly did it wrong guys. We need to score it instead of, so if it's going to be 2.25, so that's 2.25, I want just over. Right, so that should fit now. And what I'll do is I'll leave this bit for the top, just because it's, although might be better as the bottom, mightn't it? What did I do with my piece of... Oh, there it is. Do you know, honestly, I don't think today is going to plan, guys. Okay, so again, just folding all of those edges over, grabbing my sellotape, so getting that as straight as I can, like so. So there's one bit adhered down, and a second bit. And it doesn't matter how messy the back is because we're really not going to see it. So it's just as long as you don't get that sellotape on the front. Right, okay, so there's that. So let's get the last of these and let's pop them in here. Actually, I'm going to dump them in the lid because, yeah, it makes life so much easier. Come on, get it off. It's all static. Yeah, I might have to use all of them, but that's fine. She says, dropping them all everywhere. Right, yeah, I think that's enough. So I'm just going to fold that over, and then we're just going to grab some more sellotape and do that closed. Right, now I can concentrate on closing each of the... Oh, come on. That's going to go over that edge, which we don't want it to. And then that bit on there. Okay, so there's my little shaker element, and actually we have just a few of the sequins left to use, so that's really good. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying this video. I feel like it's a very sort of messy. I think it's probably the best word. I don't feel like I'm sort of, yeah, making any sense really to it. No, I don't want that bit on there. What about, yeah, what about this one? The black polka dots. I think that'll work. So let's do that. So I'm going to cut it to 4 by 5 3/4. So let's stick that down. So I'm just going to use my art glitter glue for this. Okay, like so, and then okay. Oh, actually this card base is a lot shorter than that, but that's fine. We can just trim off the excess. Okay, so there's that. Loving that. Loving it. Right. And then we do have our little shaker element, which I was thinking of putting there. Now we've got lots of, like, in the dies, we've got like silhouettes of dragonflies, and we've got butterflies, we've got flowers. I mean, that just looks beautiful on there. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of stuff. The only thing, other thing I was thinking of was maybe having the flowers. I don't know. I'm just taking these centre bits out. Although, is it worth leaving them for another one? Because I don't think I'm going to use those. Or, see, that's the flower. Or do we do the butterfly? I think the dragonfly, you know. I think the dragonfly is probably the one that I want to use. Yeah, I do think so. But do we want the small one or the big one? I think the small one. We could have it. Oh, actually, what about that? So we have the shaker pocket up in that corner, and we have both of the dragonflies. I think that works. And then we have this sentiment that we embossed earlier that we could use. So why not pop that on as well? So let's do. So it just goes there. So you've got 3 elements of the yeah, I like that. And what I'm going to do is actually mount this so not mount it, mat it onto the glitter cardstock, just so that we've got a little bit of extra interest and a little bit more sparkle. Okay, there. Oh, I like that. I'm wondering whether to bring that over like that. Yeah, I think that's much better placement. So I'm really liking that. No, I don't want that on. So yeah, this one's proven a little bit harder. However, I'm loving it. Right, the other thing I was thinking of is, what about adding in some of the hearts? So we've got quite a few hearts on here, and I'm thinking maybe the pink ones. So maybe, no, I don't like that, so no to them. Just thinking I need something else, but I'm not quite sure what it is that I'm wanting. Oh, actually, I think I know what we can do. Yeah, I'm going to pop some of the peel-offs on. So I'm going to use the smallest width one. So these are the gold Stardust ones, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right along here. Scissors. Okay, so that gives me my center point. Now I know that, let's have a look at placement of everything. Yeah, that's what it needed. So stick that on there, and then I've got, oh, it's not the thinnest bit actually, it's the second thinnest bit, so that's good to know. And then stick that on there. Okay, I think I'm going to do 3 strips. So yeah, we're going to do 3 strips. I'm just going to cut that off there so that it all fits on nicely. Okay, there we go, perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what I was missing. So I feel quite good now. So I feel like I know what we're doing. I do need some double-sided tape, so let me grab that. And I'm just going to go all the way around this, putting plenty on because I want this to stick down and stay stuck down. So we don't want any lifting at all. Okay. But yeah, I think because I really love that other shake card that we made, the very first card, I really just wanted to make another one. And I have to admit, this is probably one of the easiest ways of doing it, especially if you don't want like a lot of dimension as well. So yeah, absolutely love it. Right, now I'm going to glue my what do you call it on my dragonfly. So pop in a little bit of glue. This is where this glue comes in handy because it has that tiny nozzle. Now if any glue does seep out, it is fine because it is not see-through, it dries clear. Well, technically I suppose it is see-through, but yeah, it dries clear, so I know that if any seeps out will be good. I don't particularly like it too, especially on acetate, because I think sometimes you can still see it. So and thankfully nothing is showing through, so I'm pleased with that. Okay, so just making sure that's stuck down. I'm going to stick that there. Dragonflies are just absolutely beautiful, and then that's just going to sit there like that. So I'm going to just needs to be slightly under there, which is fine. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Hello, husband. You gonna say hello? You gonna do your ninja? apparently he's been on the internet and encouraging everybody to view my channel. So that's what he told me earlier. Don't think it's true. He said, well, I am a ninja. I don't like to mention these things, honestly. Do you know what? I think this has actually turned out to be my favourite card so far. Absolutely beautiful. So there it is. So we have done 4 cards. So let's do our final one. Right, okay, so got another card base. So I'm just going to stick with A6. And I might just do a box standard card actually. Oh, it's not cut very, not scored very well. So yeah, it isn't good. I like the idea of maybe doing a white card. Where's the ribbon? What did we do with the ribbon? Do you know, honestly, I think I need to tidy up. I really do think that we need to tidy up. I can't believe we've actually been, I've just looked up for the first time and we are nearly on an hour, guys. I mean, how crazy is that? But I have to admit, I've done quite a bit of faffing. Yeah, I have actually lost my ribbon as well. So, yeah. Nope, it's not on there. I'm just moving a few things just to see. Yeah, it's definitely not on there. Oh well, we can't use ribbon. Right. Do I want any of the stickers? What papers have we got left? Actually, let's see what papers we've got left first. To see what we can do for this card. I'm loving that butterfly, so I'm thinking that, but you know what? I'm also loving that mint green as well. And I'm hoping we can keep those butterflies, because those butterflies are really nice. So you know what I'm going to just do? We're just going to cut it because I want to keep the butterflies. So they measure 2 1/4. Oh, gorgeous. So what does that measure? Oh, that's all right. So that's like 3 3/4. So if I do 3 3/4 by 5 3/8, I think will be quite nice. So it'll give us a really nice chunky border. And then if I am thinking, I'm going to end up covering most of it, but we could do something like that because I really like those butterflies. Right, let's cut it down. So yeah, while I decide what we're going to do, I think that's the best thing to do. So and there. Right. Yeah, I really like that. Do you know what? Yeah, we're going to keep that. So that's that bit. We can keep that for something else. But yeah, I didn't want to cover those butterflies up. They're just too nice to, not to use. Don't actually have many of the papers left actually. Yeah. Oh, peel offs. I've got a tiny bit of gold left. So my cardstock. Yeah, that's actually nearly all of my papers are gone. Oh, I'm so sad about that. But yeah, but I've got 3 full sheets left, so I'm pleased with that. Now, do I want to use, well actually, what I'm thinking is, sorry, just move this, is having that like that, with that there, and then having our butterfly like that, or not. Oh, I don't know. I think I just don't want to use the stuff. It's just too beautiful not to use. Oh, maybe, what about some of the ephemera? Let's have a look. That might be nice to use. I quite like that Hello Beautiful instead of Today. I think that looks a little bit better. Oh, might bring that in. So yeah, I think I'm going to do a collage style. We do have some hearts as well, so let's have the hearts on. Do I want a butterfly? Yeah, let's have a butterfly. Got a little tag, that might work. Let's have a look. Be happy. What I'm thinking is the flowers, maybe adding a couple of the flowers in. So yeah, I think that might work. What else do we have in here? That's not good. No, there's another heart there, but I'm liking the hearts I've already chose. So I'm thinking that, yeah, I think this is, I'm going to choose these, those little bits. Do I want, and maybe the 3 flowers actually, because they look quite nice together. Yeah, and none of these, right, because I'm not going to use any of these. I'm just going to put them in here so that they're there for another day. Yeah, okay, so I think that's it. Oh, some beautiful bits. I honestly really do hope you guys have enjoyed this. I know it's been a bit of a crazy one, I would say. Yeah, only because I think I just don't want to use the stuff, and I think that's what is sort of which is really bad, because yeah, I want to hoard it. I'm thinking to myself now, actually I should have bought 2, because I really do want to just hoard it. Right, because it's just so pretty, so pretty. Okay, right, I'm hoping, getting rid of all of those die cuts and ephemera pieces, that the table is just a little bit tidier for you guys. But it is giving me an idea of what we're going to do. So first things first, let's stick this down. So glue's done it again. Okay, I was holding on to the top bit because where's my little thing? Oh, don't you just love this? Yeah. Okay, there we go, much better. Right, because I am liking the idea of that large white border on this one. So there it is. They look like teeth, don't they? Don't they look like teeth? Yeah, I think they do. Right, okay, and then I want this piece, actually I think I'm going to have it off to the side, so let's pop that on. I know the first video wasn't this long. I think it was about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. So yeah, luckily I didn't do this, but I think because, oh, I like that. Actually, do you know what? I really like that. I love doing collage. And then, yeah, so let's stick these down. Yeah, but they were all flat cards. I don't think I did any. No, I did one fancy four card. Where I've done 2 shakers, and we've done an easel card and a long thin card. Plus we did some embossing. We used our little stamp set, which was really fun. Okay, so that's just going to sit there, like so. Loving the green. The green is just beautiful. It's like a mint green. I know when I very first moved into my house, my craft room, which was a dining room, yeah, I painted that colour and I absolutely loved it. I actually painted it while I was working, so I used to work as a carer. And I had 3 hours on the afternoon, and I came in, painted it, and then went back out to work. So yeah, oh, I'm liking that. So yeah, let's stick that down. And I do have the centre of this flower ready to go on. So let's grab that as well. Okay, so there's that one. And then I'm going to stick this one down. Just like so. And then a nice big generous blob of glue on this flower. So we've actually used all of the three flowers that came in the kit. They're gorgeous as well. They have like an iridescent look to them, which is really, really nice. Okay, and then I do have Hello Beautiful, which I think we should raise up. So they're here. So let's raise this up. And then what I think we'll do once we finish this is bring the cards that we've made today back in, and I'll also bring in the cards from the first video as well, so we can see them all together looking absolutely gorgeous. For this one I'm actually going to take these off. So, but yeah, I do apologise for this video being super long. I know that you, mind you, I keep getting messages off you guys saying that yeah, that you like longer videos, so thank you so much for that. I just love creating. I think everybody should create. And then lastly I'm going to put this butterfly on, and I do have a heart. Do I want a heart as well? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's stick it on. Okay. So just, I like that. Look at this. I've still missed bits out. Still missed bits out. Okay. I'll pop them in there. Okay. Oh, I think there's a hole in there. Yep, we have a hole, which is typical. Right, okay. So, let's quickly move. Oh, do I want to put some of the little dots on? Shall we put some little dots on? Right, what did I do with my tweezers? If I can't find my tweezers, I'm not doing it. I'm going to protest. Oh, there they are. There they are. But yeah, let's have some little dots. Actually, you could use these little dots for the centre of the flowers. Those big ones would fit in lovely. So I'm just going to stick these down. So hubby is in the kitchen. I don't know if you can hear him. Oh, he's just shut my door. He's shutting me out. I'm surprised he's not trying to get in on the action and doing his usual ninja, as he's yeah, I think he's tidying up actually. Okay. Yeah, I want a couple more. I'm just using the smaller ones because I just think the smaller ones look really dainty and cute. So I do actually have some hearts that I think the hearts would have been really, really nice. So, okay, the last one just in there. Right, okay, so now I am finished. I think it'll be nice to see actually what we've got left of the kit. So there is quite a few bits left. So I actually have a lot of the twine left. So I've only used a bit of the black with the gold. I've still got the full amount of the beige and the beige and white, and then I do have just a small amount of the white and the gold as well. So that's really nice. Okay, and then I've got left, so this is the pile of stuff that I have left. So I've got my peel off sheet, I've got some scrap bits of paper, I've got 3 full sheets of the 8x6, and then I've got 1 full sheet of my 12x12s plus this. I do still have all of the well, most of them, the journaling cards, and I've still got 3 full sheets of this. I've still got lots and lots of bits left over that we can make lots more cards with. Absolutely beautiful. And then I also have my dies and that. So there's the journaling cards that we have left. Oh, I actually found another sheet. So we have them, and then I've only used a handful of my stickers as well, so loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff left. So lots of fun to be had with that kit. So let me just move these. So these are the cards we've made in today's video. So we've got our slimline one, we have that one, a shaker one. Let me just move that up there. We've got this one, which is an easel. And we've got this absolutely gorgeous shaker one as well. I think these two are my favourites. And then the cards that I made in the last one, this is my favourite one from the last card video. But we have that one, we've got this one, as you can see, they were all quite small. Oh, I love that one too. And we have that one, which was really simple. Oh, I still have quite a bit of the ribbon left as well, but I haven't got a clue where I've put it. So yeah, so that's all of my cards. I hope you've enjoyed the 2 videos. Like I said, I do apologise, this is, I mean, it's over an hour long, so I do apologise, but I do hope that you have enjoyed it here. I've loved making these cards for you. I just hope it gives you some inspiration. I'm going to leave it there, but thank you so much for watching, and until next time, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.